Kia ora koutou katoa, no mai hara mai I tēnei pō, mo te kimura pō uka. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here on a Monday night bonus action. It is the NFS Premier Women's Division. It'll be NSU taking on Metro, NSU being the home side, a joint team between the clubs of, as you see that one pop up, the clubs of Northcote, Roosters, Hibiscus Coast, all of the teams, clubs on the North Shore are all part of the NSU side, and they're taking on Metro from over the bridge from Phyllis Street Reserve. Great to have you along for it. Thank you for tuning on in here this evening as we get underway here in the top of the first innings, and what should be a really good matchup here between these two sides. Full of experience, both sides on the build. NSU coming out of the U18 competition last season, as we see the leadoff batter go down on strikes. That is Tiana Graham. So one away here in the top of the first innings. NSU winning the U18 NFS competition last season. Now making the step through the Northcote Club into the Prem Reserve Woman. So, should be a good one tonight. Metro on the build as well. A few years they have been working on their program there at the club, both boys and women's and men's teams, especially the women's sides, and we see them this year, their reserve team and their premier team. Real contenders, actually. So should make for some good, stiff competition, I would think, here today. Last time these two teams played each other, they've played each other once so far in the season. This one, as bunt goes down, as we see her taken out of first base for the second out. Just tidying up a couple of things with the score. We'll be back with you shortly on that, but they played each other once this season so far. And Metro get in the wood in that one, 3-1 in that match. So the rubber match here today, just before they go to the Christmas break. Just about there with the scoreboard for you. This pitch is up and away. We'll give you the lineups as well. Two away, just the top of the first innings. So we see finally got the scoreboard up and running for you. So defensively for NFU, let's have a look at them first. You see Charlotte Graham, the big tall right-hander on the hill. As this one is taken high. Catching for her today, battery partner is Jamie Huani. Outfield now left to right in the outfield, Kiriana Meyer-Baggett. Centre field today is Elizabeth Cordwell. Right fielder is Jamie Matthews. Hot corner third base, Nikita Gruden. This one sails away. Shortstop today for NSU is Jamie Glassford. Starting second base, woman is Emily Cleo. First base today is Joanna Lee Edwin. So a good defensive lineup for NFU. Offensively, Tiana Graham lead off. We saw Sian Masters. This one comes in and will foul back off the inside of the bat. She'll be pitching today, hitting the 2 spot. We saw her out at first base. Clover Alapaki, that's who's batting now in the 3 spot. She'll be followed by Rihanna Hill, the centre fielder, in the clean-up spot. Amy Russell with the designated player, and she'll be hitting 5 today. Charisse Kissip-Caldwell will be at first base hitting 6. Hayley Abbott will be at left field. This one's hit hard, and it's going down the left field side, and nicely underneath that, taking the catch, is Baggett, and that'll retire them in order here. 1, 2, 3. As we go to the break, the rest of that batting order was Tiana Bedford in 9, and Krista Masters will be hitting 9 today, rounding out the batting order. So there you go. As we will head to the break, here is no score in it. Bottom of the first coming up next.
What's he up to now?
Probably working on his career.
Oh.
Beep, beep.
What are you up to, Matai?
Reversing.
Have you got your ticket?
Yep. I start a new job driving a forklift on Monday.
I thought you worked in an office.
Don't limit yourself, Brian. It's never too late to make smarter choices. How's Karen?
Take control of your career with Trade Staff.
Well, welcome back here to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium, ladies and gentlemen, on a Monday evening Premier Women's Competition. Premier Women's Reserve Premier Women's Competition. Sees NFS taking on Metro. We're up to the bottom of the first innings. No score in the match so far. Let's have a look at the defensive lineup for the visiting Metro side for you. Left to right in the outfield for them will be Hayley Abbott, Rihanna Hill and Krista Masters will be at right field. Hot corner third base now is Tina Bedford Biggood. She'll be at shortstop. Beside her will be Tiana Graham. Starting second base woman as we see the first pitch come down. Second base woman today will be Zania Kiti Tormai. And first base today is Charisse Kissip Caldwell. Doing the catching will be Clover Alapaki and Shan Masters. Getting the start on the hill here for the Metro side. Offensively for NFSU, Jamie Glassford leads them off, does the shortstop. Elizabeth Caldwell will be hitting two today. Charlotte Graham will hit for herself in the 3 spot. We see a swing and a miss. She'll be followed in clean-up today by the catcher, Jamie Hawani. Jamie Matthews will be hitting 5 today. Jamie Tapsell will be the DP hitting in the 6 spot. Kitty Meyer back at left field will be hitting 7. Emily Cleal, the second baseman, will be in the 8 spot. And rounding out the batting order for NSU is Nikita Gurdon. Designated player, Jamie Tapsell, hitting for the first basewoman, Joanna Lee Edwin. So these are 2 lineups for you for tonight's matchup, and a swing and a miss will take care of business as we see the first out here in the bottom of the first innings. Elizabeth Caldwell now, centre fielder. She'll step in to go to work. Facing Shan Masters. First pitch is just down. Beautiful day here locally. Hard hurt ball down the left side, and she's off to the races as Caldwell rounding the corner, going for 2. And she will slide in safe, does Caldwell. So first hit of the ball game will go to the NSU centre fielder. Charlotte Graham now will just making sure she's okay at second base there. It'll be the pitcher Graham that'll come into bat next here for NSU. NSU, you can see in their white uniform here, the big bold letters NSU on their tops. Orange and blue, the lettering. Of course, Metro in their black and black with red decals. So runner at second base here. First pitch is down Main Street to Graham. This pitch is taken up top. Good movement there from Caldwell at second base, but not going anywhere at this point. Masters continues on the hill here for Metro. Pitch is inside. So 2-1 the count now on Graham. Beautiful evening, as you can see, here locally. Hardly a breath of wind in the sky this evening. Picture perfect for Premier Women's NFS softball action. 3-1 now the count with that high pitch. And outside we'll see a walk issued to Graham. So 2 runners on the pond now. And it'll bring up their clean up hitter into the box. Number 6, a catcher, Jamie Hawani. So Hawani steps in. Prime opportunity here for NSU to strike early in the match. First pitch showing bunt, but taking all the way as it's too high. Bunt is down, and it's a perfect sacrifice bunt as the runners will move over to 2 and 3 on the plate. So 2 away here for NSU. 2 runners now in scoring position. Just a little break in the action as they grab a couple more match balls. Jamie Matthews, starting right fielder for NFSU, now with a big opportunity. 2 runners in scoring position. 2 away here, bottom of the first innings. First pitch is right down Groover Mata. Graham poised at second base. Caldwell, that lead-off double to left field at third at this point. This one just checks, swing and fouls off. So in a hole here is Matthews. 0-2. Masters looking to get out of the jam here early. Here comes Masters. Inside pitch. Taking all the way. Good umpiring crew here this evening. Bridget Baker doing the officiating out on the base path. And Young, this one just misses on the outside. So 2-2 the count now. And Young Brody behind the dish. Good up and coming umpire here at North Harbour. Getting an opportunity here in this Premier Women's Reserve matchup. 2-2 the count. Big pitch, big swing, and it's Masters that gets out of the jam here as that'll complete the bottom of the first innings. We're done through 1 complete here. No score in it so far between Metro and NSU. Back in a moment with more action here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium at the North Harbour Softball Association. Well, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here. Top of the second innings. Tight one, no score in it so far between Metro and NSU, North Shore United. There's fouls off the first she sees. That's a centre fielder, Rihanna Hill, followed by Amy Russell, the designated player. Just looking for her down there. Oh, there she is. Got a red helmet in the warm-up batting circle. And Charisse Kissett-Caldwell will hit 3 here for Metro. Rise ball up top, taken. We'll level the count now. Graham continues on the hill to a right-hander here. This one will foul back, out of play. Charlotte Graham, New Zealand representative from North Harbour. Recently went away to American Samoa for the Junior White Sox. Successful campaign there as New Zealand finished top of billing after the 3-day tournament. Ground ball to second base. And Cleel is right there to vacuum it up. Take care of the first out. Got to bring up the designated player now, Amy Russell, who steps into the batter's box. Russell, well known for her managerial skills and obviously club skills. One of the driving forces behind the success of Metro over recent times. Got to see them play their premier side play a couple of weekends ago at the Bev Smith tournament, or the Howick tournament there. They played Otahu in the final for that one. 1-1 the count now. Looked really, really sharp. Otahu just getting the wood in the last innings. Rise ball's good as that comes through. Can't catch up to it, Russell. See on deck and waiting her opportunity is Hayley Abbott, the left fielder. 1-2 now. Fouls this one off. It'll go to the left side onto the roof. So fighting to stay alive here. Just look on the back of Amy's shirt. It's got Tomahawk written on it. It was almost like a Tomahawk swing, wasn't it? So 1-2 as Graham steps back. Outside set for Hawani. And the rise ball's good. And that'll take care of business. One of the reasons why that New Zealand side did so well in American Samoa. Graham looks on song at this point. That'll bring up to bat now. The first basewoman, Charisse Kissett-Caldwell, steps in to go to work. 2 away here, top of the second innings. First pitch she sees in on the hands and jams and fouls it back. Hawani, the catcher. Also New Zealand representative. Was in the under 15 women's side. They went to the World Cup in Tokyo, Japan. Little change of pace on the inside edge. Levels the count 1-1. So lots of opportunities here for these young ladies. So they come through the farm system of North Harbour, and the same for Metro. Low lifter freezes on the inside there of Kissett-Caldwell. So 1-2 the count now. Metro looking on eagerly here. Trying to get their first base runner of the match. And the outside edge is good too. And Graham will sit him down in order 1, 2, 3 here in the top of the second innings. No score in it so far between Metro and NSU here in the NFS competition for the Premier Women's Reserve matchup here at Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. Back soon. Bottom of the second innings here, and NSU will set up to the plate. Will be the designated player Jamie Tapsell, left fielder Kiriana Maya Baggett, and second basewoman Emily Cleal here. 1, 2, and 3. No score in the match so far. Drop on the outside edge is good. 2 strikes now. This one fouls back and she'll stay alive in the at-bat. And a good one comes through, takes care of business. Masters feeling the rhythm as well. It'll bring up the left fielder now. Straight in there, no mucking around. Get out of my Baggett. See, Masters not looking to muck around here now, is she? Rise ball's a good patch. Tails away on the outside edge. Puts Baggett in the hole here. NSU well-coached side. Calhoun Naira and Curtis Tompkins, the coaching staff, working in tandem with the support of Taringa Parangi Platt. And this one will ground down the left field side, but it'll go foul. So Baggett will come back and reset here. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. On the other side of the Metro, Brenda Gibson in charge over there. You mentioned Amy Russell, the key people in that club. She's also in that DP role tonight, but I'm sure that she's obviously supportive. They have another chap down there coaching the Metro side as well. 1-2 now. Ground ball, shortstop's got it, and over in time, a handy throw from Graham will take care of business for the second out. It'll bring up to bat now the second basewoman, Emily Cleal. Cleal steps in to go to work. First pitch she sees, little change of pace on the outside edge off the plate. Great little up-and-comer, made the Junior White Sox broader squad. Do a couple of tournaments as well, has Cleal. Outside, she'll leave that out there. So 0-2 now. So 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. So hitters count here for Cleal. Checks her swing inside. Almost tips over, doesn't she? Masters ready now. This one right down Main Street, taking all the way is Cleal. So 3-1, that hitters count again. And another patch on the corner will fill the count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Quality at bat from Cleal. Masters looking to sit them down in order. Outside, Cleal waits patiently and she is rewarded. Will head down to first base with a walk. 2 runners on in the first innings was NSU. Now their first runner here in the second. Nikita Gurdon will step in to go to work. First pitch she sees is off the plate. Not far enough as it comes out of the glove of the catcher, Alapaki, for Cleal to take off from first base. Hard hit ball. down the left side. It's a goodie too. Looking to go coast to coast is Cleo. And she is safe as the ball gets away. A stand-up double for Gurdon. And NSU with 2 runners in scoring position again. And I just see my commentary partners turned up in the nick of time. Trevor Smith is in the house. We'll have to get him into the booth shortly. So to bring up top of the shop now, Jamie Glassford with a prime opportunity and 2 runners in the scoring position. First pitch is perfectly placed on the inside edge for the strike. Frisbee outside. Levels a count 1-1 now. So Cleo 60 feet away at third base. Gruden 120 at second. This one fouls back off the bat of Glassford. That'll move the count 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Outside set for Alapaki. That's a good set too. It's a good location from Masters. And she does it again. She nullifies the threat. Gets out of the jam. And we are still locked up at 2 apiece here as we go to the top of the third innings between NSU and Metro and the Premier Women's Reserve NFS matchup.
What's he up to now?
Probably working on his career.
Oh. Beep, beep. What are you up to, Matai?
Reversing.
Have you got your ticket?
Yep. I start a new job driving a forklift on Monday.
I thought you worked in an office.
Don't limit yourself, Brian. It's never too late to make smarter choices. How's Karen?
Take control of your career with Trade Staff.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And Trevor Smith has joined us here as we go to the top of the third innings for Metro. They'll send up Hayley Abbott, Tina Bedford, and Krista Masters. 1, 2, and 3 here. Well, Trev, you've seen more of this grade than I have this season, mate. What have you thought about the NFS Premier Women's competition this year?
Great competition. Great for North Harbour or the North Shore girls. This tight competition. Hey, North Shore need to left 4 runners on, and we're only in the third innings.
Plenty of opportunities
but
so far, isn't
the
there?
opportunities there, but it's controlled by the pitchers, I think, Chopper.
Well, apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for the break in the action there. You wouldn't believe it. I'd left the iPad attached to the phone, and someone just tried to FaceTime and flip this off. So we see a walk issued to Tina Bedford. So after the strikeout of Abbott. So 1 away here. I'm just going to tidy up the rest of the cameras and then we'll come back to you with everything else that's happening out there. I think it's all coming back. Hopefully you're all picking that up okay. So we see that one come through the zone. So top of the third innings it is, one away here as we catch up just on the scoreboard and everything. So the competition's been a good one this year, Trev.
Has been a good competition.
Yeah.
What I like about it, Chopper, is you got the old and the young. It's a good, the experienced players.
Often running on the pitch to the throw, and she is safe at second base. So some replacement runner out there, the designated runner. That'll be Tui Panui running out there for Metro. She swipes her first bag. So a runner at second. This one just comes through the inside. Trev, you were saying, apologies, cut you off there, what you like about the competition?
What I liked, what I was saying, Chopper, is the old and the young, the experienced players, older experienced players, and the good quality young players coming up. They can learn from each other and benefit from each other, and that's what makes it so interesting.
That's a good mix, isn't it? Youth
Yep.
and experience. So, full count here. Runner in scoring position for Metro. No score, and the rise ball's good again from
So
Graham.
two gone.
Two gone indeed. Still got the designated runner, Panui, out at second base. It's good to have good friends out there, Trev. Santa Claus, John Hickman just sends us a message.
And what would that say, Chopper?
Well, because we obviously dropped off for a couple of seconds there, and he's like,
All right.
he thought it was his mistake. He's like, he's glad it was Chopper's mistake. So thanks for that vote of confidence, Santa Claus. He's a good umpire too, Hickman, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we've got a great team of umpires in North Harbour.
Hard hit ball
go,
up
go,
the middle,
go.
and it's over the top of the centre fielder. Metro will open the scoring here in the third innings. Now coming around the third, flying to come home, and the play at the plate. She will score it in the park. Home run off the bat of Krista Masters. Boy, oh boy, she got all of that one, Trev.
She sure did. I thought the centre field was going to gobble that up. It just got the top of her glove, but she had to travel a long way to get to where she was.
Did indeed. Swiftly hit ball from Masters has broken this game open. The first scoring here in the top of the third. Now back to the top of the shop here. No, apologies. That was Graham who hit that ball. I've kind of just missed one spot. Apologies.
I'm thinking that would have been over the fence on the women's, on the women's
it'd be pretty
fence.
close. That's for sure.
Yep, that was travelling.
So that was Graham with the home run. Tiana Graham. Two away here. Pitcher now Masters, who steps in to go to work. No runners on here. Top of the third innings.
Oh, it's given North Shore something to chase now, eh?
It sure does indeed.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of run pressure. That one just misses the bottom of the zone. 3 balls and 1 strike to count now.
Great to see young Brody behind the home plate, the chopper.
Isn't it?
Doing a great job.
This one's a little high, and that'll allow Masters to go down to first base with a well-earned walk. Still 2 away here, and that'll pose a bit of time for NSU to just have a little break here as head coach Curtis Tompkins will come out of the dugout and have a little chat to these ladies. You were saying earlier that you like this mixture of experience of youth that's made this competition exciting. What's been some of the highlights for this NSU team this season, Trev?
Well, I think they've footed it well.
Yeah.
I haven't watched as many games as you might think, Chopper.
Okay.
There's a lot of travel involved.
Yes, of course, across the
Yeah.
city. That's great, isn't it?
Yeah, Yeah, a couple of times I've lined up and it's been postponed, but yeah, no, I like the way the NSU, they've footed it against every team. They haven't been, I think they might be sort of middle of the road somewhere, winning.
Yeah, I'm going to look up the competition ladder, actually, just to see exactly where they are.
Yeah.
Because as we mentioned, they've faced each other once this season. Metro winning that one 3-1. And you can see they're a very comparative team as far as talent is out there on the diamond, isn't it?
Well, Metro got good history.
Yeah.
I think they were in the final of this competition last year, I'm told. So if NSU can handle this team, they're right up against the best at the top.
This one just sails outside. So 2 balls here on Clover Alapaki, the catcher. Masters has been replaced down at first base with 2 away. So Graham will come back out of the dugout and run down there at first base.
Yeah, come on, Charlie. Pitcher needs to fight back here a little bit. 3 balls. Beautiful.
Right down the
That's the way to do it.
So 3-1 the count now. Still 2 away here.
Here's me saying 2 minutes ago how the pitchers are dominated. The minute I said that,
It was really just
the batters come to
Yeah,
light.
just the one hit, to be fair. It's the only hit that Graham has surrendered in the match so far, that home run.
Yes,
So
and it was a good one.
Yeah, very good indeed. Full count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Graham set.
Oh, way
Nice
to come
ball
back.
outside. And she does come back, takes care of business. And
That was from 3 balls to come back to a strikeout. That's good pitching, good discipline.
It sure is indeed. Metro will be happy, though, as they pick up 2 valuable runs here in this one as we go through the top of the 3rd innings on the back of a big in the park home run from Tiana Graham. Back soon with more action here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. There's the NFS Premier Women's Reserve. Bottom of the 3rd innings here between NSU and Metro. NSU the home side, so batting second. Trailing by 2 runs now. As they will set up to get him away. The left-hander, she running slaps, but a nice play by the 3rd basewoman for Metro. Gets the job done here, does Big Good.
They need her on base that time, Chopper, if they're going to get back in the game.
Need that lead-off runner on. Of course, left-handed specialist is called well. So good to see that side of the game being utilised as well. 1 away. It'll bring up the pitcher now. Charlotte Graham. First pitch that Graham sees is down Main Street. I'm loving the fine weather this evening, Trev. I'm not unhappy about that, that's for sure.
It's a rare commodity here, isn't it?
Well, last summer wasn't the best, right? But
No. I actually thought the whole weather system had settled down, and I go out to a barbecue last night and get rained out.
yeah, well, I was in Hawke's Bay for the weekend. Auntie's 70th birthday. Happy birthday, Auntie Wana. This one on the outside. And I tuned into one of the live streams of the Harbour under 17s practice warm-up scrimmages, if you like. And the weather was fine. And then when we came over the Bombo Hills, which was probably about 7 p.m.-ish, it was not fine.
No, it closed in about 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Of course, Hawke's Bay was beautiful, as always. Trev?
Oh, it deserves to be beautiful after the hammering they've had.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got to see that firsthand this weekend as we see Graham pick up the walk and head down to first base. Yeah, driving through Eastdale Valley, which is that valley that last valley you go through before you come out onto the Napier foreshore, if you like. Boy, oh boy, some devastation through there. So
It's still pretty visible, Chopper.
yeah, like every house in that area, because it's quite flat in the bottom of the valley there. Every house is total, every single one. They're either a shell or no one's moving back in there. That's for sure. And they're obviously must be waiting for the insurance companies to sort it out because.
Seems to be a bit of a drawn-out problem, doesn't it?
Well, it's kind of we've seen this before though with an insurance company comes with natural disasters. As this bunt is down and it's a good
one. Look
one.
at 3 wide open.
Graham and the throw goes wide to first base. Graham will go to 3 on it. So runners in the corners and a little bit of hop, step and jump down at first base there.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh,
well laid down.
Jamie Hawani.
Yep. Be a couple of proud parents there for that one. I think I saw Matt here before.
Yeah, so you should be too.
Yep.
That'll bring up to bat here. Now the right fielder, hard-hitting Jamie Matthews. Yeah, we're talking about those natural disaster recovery with insurance companies in New Zealand. We had that with the earthquakes in Christchurch. Like yourself, I'm in the building industry and my travels down there. So a lot of families really buckling under the pressure of the time taken to get their properties sorted. And we're seeing a little bit of that in those devastated areas through Hawke's Bay. Outside, Huani with a big lead at first base.
I thought she was going to go because the shortstop was still flat.
Oh, it's Tompkins with the signals down at third base.
I think they're trying to draw the throw or something so the third base.
I think that's a good point. Looks like something like that, doesn't it? Another lead and a hold and a swing on the outside edge, though. Huani will walk back to first base. Just the one away here in the bottom of the third innings. They've had base runners on, and the first 2 innings is NSU. They failed to convert, though. So looking to do that right here, right now. Masters. Rise ball is outside. Huani will take off this time. She goes down to second base, and a level count now for Huani to wrap her lips around, waiting for the delivery from Masters.
There's those 2 runs we were looking for, Chopper.
But within scoring position
Sitting
again.
on 2 and 3.
Drop ball just over the top of the zone, and quickly time called here by Alipaki behind the dish. Well, we saw Masters bear down, didn't we, in the first and the second innings with runners in scoring position, second and third, both times to get those last couple of outs required. Of course, if NFCU keep on applying the pressure, at some stage they've got to get across the line, don't they?
I agree entirely. I'm just looking at that gap right over the top of shortstop. That'll score the 2 runs, wouldn't it?
Well, you can see there a bit of grass between centre and left field.
Yeah.
That's the part where Trevor Smith is saying, let's hit it there. Well, let's find out what happens now.
I've got the spot.
Full count. Inside. And Matthews will take that all the way inside, and she'll trot down to first base. And now the bases are loaded for NSU. Jamie Tapsell, the youngster, will step up, the designated player. Biggest opportunity here for NSU. Only one away. She slashes at the first pitch. It'll go foul. NSU, you can see in the dugout there, they're murmuring around, and there's an opportunity right now. Graham just behind the coach. Tompkins on the top of the screen there at third base. Well, the other bases are loaded as well. Outside pitch and taken with patience is Tapsell.
A bit of tension here, Chopper.
Infield playing in on the tension as well. This one's outside. Good patience by Tapsell. As we mentioned, just applying that pressure again here is NSU. Looking to convert. Rise ball's good. Swing just underneath it. That'll level the count now. 2-2. Well, we've seen Masters already in this match. Bear down, haven't we? Outside set from Alapaki.
Oh, nice
hard hit
one.
ball. Second base has got it. They get one. Looking for two. And she gets him. It's an innings-ending double play from Metro. Silky smooth under pressure. Boy, oh boy. And Masters gets out of the jam again, Trev.
Oh, yeah. That was the opportunity.
It sure was. We got ourselves a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere because it is the NSU and Metro here are shaping up against each other in a 2-0 matchup so far as we head to the top of the fourth. Back soon. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got ourselves a beauty here between NSU and Metros. We go to the top of the fourth innings here. And what has been a real tight affair, the first two innings, no score in it, and pitching duel for sure. And then in the top of the third innings, it was Masters who gets on base, and Graham does not look backwards. It was Biggood who got on base with a walk, and Tiana Graham blasts an under-park home run in the centre field, and that is the difference in the game so far. 2-0. Storyline for NFSU. Runners left on base through 3 innings. They have left 7 so far. So opportunities knocking. They'll be just looking to convert it when they get another turn at bat. Top of the fourth anyway. See that one come on the outside edge. Levels the count, 1-1 now. Rihanna Hill, Amy Russell, and Charisse Kissip-Caldwell will be in order here for Metro as we get underway in the top of the fourth. We've got Trevor Smith in commentary with us. He's just looking up the points table for us. Then he can educate us on how the Premier Women's Division is going. Beautiful evening here at Pure Athletic Sports Stadium at North Harbour's Rosedale Ballpark. 17 degrees Celsius from a high of 21 today as we head towards sunset. That's in approximately 35 minutes time from now. Of course, we've got the lights, so no problem there. And the competition format too, I believe at NFS, as that'll fill the count now, sees the game duration of the match is like an hour and a half or an hour and 45 at the most. So got to get through your work quickly, that's for sure.
Beautiful pitch.
Yes, it was a good pitch. Just misses inside though. And so they'll get a lead-off runner on here in Hill. And they'll bring in a pinch hitter now. Rain Tuhoro will hit for Russell. Known young Rain for a while now. Good little player, that's for sure. She's come through all the different age groups. She swings at the first one. But I tell you what, when she does get a hold of it, it is not coming back. Rise ball. Not tempting enough for Tuhoro. So level the count 1-1. When you find that points table and you're ready to let us know, you just let us know, Trev.
I'm just a wee bit lost, Chopper.
Bunt is up. Hawani picks it up and throws it down to first base in time. So the runner will move to second on the play. One away now. Find the points table for the NFS competitions, whether it's Brems or Premier Reserves. It is www.fastpitch.co.nz.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's slightly different to the Auckland website. And of course, the NFS is the greater of Auckland competition, North Harbour, Auckland, Franklin counties, all those into the boiling point of their best teams playing against each other, and that's what NSU is doing here. Inside outswing, pops up, and great running catch by Emily Cleo. Boy, oh boy, I don't know how she got to it, but boy, did she get to it.
Well, that gives us 2 down, makes us a wee bit safer there, Chopper.
Fine play.
Are we allowed to say we?
Yeah, of course you can. That'll bring up to bat now. Hayley Abbott. First pitch to Abbott is outside. So runner still in scoring position here with 2 away now. Inside just missing. So 2 balls. Two away. NSU point of view, they've got no more runs to come in here. Side set from Hawani. Hard hit ball goes to the left side. Looks to throw it over, not in time. She beats it out, does Abbott. So successfully down to first base, and it draws a breath from Trevor Smith in the booth here with us.
Ooh. That was a long throw. She had to go a long way back for that one. It was always going to be a big ask. Yep.
Time called here as the catcher Hawani will go out to chat to her battery partner Graham on the hill. Also an opportunity for the coach, you can see on the left side there, Brenna Gibson, to come in and make a change. I think it'll be the runner down at first base. It is indeed. So they head to Horo, who was pinch hitting. Oh, sorry, Abbott down at first base. And so we've got a runner come in for her. If I get a shirt number, I'll let you know who that person is. Metro, be happy about how things are looking. Leading by 2 here at this point. 2 runners on. We see the new pinch runner having a chat to head coach Gibson. Just to make sure we're all on the right page here. It's number 6 out there running. Oh, so that's the designated runner, Tui Panui, who will head back to first base. So runners in the corners here for Metro. Looking to push the go button. And a big
Good
swing.
one to start on, yes.
Pinch hitter is Josie Garda. Coming to bat for Bedgood here. Off and running on the pitch, and the throw down to second gets away, and that'll allow Metro to convert one of those base runners out there. They now lead the ball game 3 runs to 0. So head coach Gibson had a plan, wanted it executed, did send the runner to apply some pressure, and she has rewarded her team. Rise ball's good. Garter underneath it. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count now. Designated runner Panui down at third base. Low lefter inside, just miss. Levels the count 2-2. Graham looking to bear down here.
Oh, nice.
Another lifter,
Yep.
and it's a good one too to finish off the top of the 4th innings. But it's not before Metro. They ply another run here. They are leading the ball game of 3 runs to 0. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, NFS, they'll need to convert one of those 7 base runners they've left on base so far in the match. We'll find out in the bottom of the 4th what comes up next.
What's he up to now?
Probably working on his career.
Oh. Beep, beep. What are you up to, Matai?
Reversing.
Have you got your ticket?
Yep. I start a new job driving a forklift on Monday.
I thought you worked in an office.
Don't limit yourself, Brian. It's never too late to make smarter choices. How's Karen?
Take control of your career with Trade Staff.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here in a bonus coverage on a Monday night. It is the Premier Women's Division, and this one will pop up off the bat. And just making the catch at left field is Abbott. Sees a Baggett go down on the first pitch. Bottom of the 4th innings here. NSU looking to apply some more pressure. They've done it every inning so far. Emily Cleal now got on base last time, all the way to third base. There's one of those athletes waiting for an opportunity to come home. How you going with the points table, Trev? Trevor Smith in the booth with us. Okay.
It's just, have I got the wrong filters on? It's saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have a look too, see if I can find it, Trev. Not just trying to keep you on your toes, of course, my friend. Yeah. We continue on the match here in front of us. Cleal takes on the outside edge, but it eclipses zone. 2-2 the count now. There we go. Found it. Trevor did take a little bit. Yeah, we got it. Masters poises again outside, and it's another walk issued to Cleo. She'll head down to first base. 2 at-bats, 2 walks now for Cleo. Nikita Gurdon will step in to go to work now. He's starting third baseman for NSU. Just a one away here. Bottom of the fourth, looking to reply. First pitch to the top of the zone. No movement from Cleo yet at first base. There's a threat to run. Premier Reserve competition. It's a 4-way tie at the top of the table at this point. So this match means a lot. Bunt is down, and it's a good one, but it'll go foul. You can see Brody. Yep, you see Brody Donald there with his arms up. Foul ball. So they'll come back and reset. Cleo's still down at first base as Gurdon comes back into the batter's box. 4-way tie at the top of the table. From 8 rounds so far, this has been the 9th. Pitch outside, waste pitch. No one going anywhere. 1-2 the count now. And Gurdon. Well, 5-3 record is Waitakere Bears, Metro, Patriots from Papakura and the NSU side. Pick-off attempt to first base. Back in time is Cleo.
Won a lot of time there.
That's the way it's supposed to be. Force the throw.
Yep, true.
So 2-2 the count here. So on the back of that, these two teams are wanting to get into their top spot. This one pops up and nicely taken by the third base woman. So 2 away here now for NFSU.
Pinch batter coming in by the look of it.
It is indeed. Number 16,
Matilda.
Talia Coward. Looks like it's going to get a hit here, and she'll come in to hit for top of the shop, Jamie Glassford. So we mentioned a couple of pinch hitters came in for the Metro side, maybe a couple of changes in the field there as well, but we'll try and pick them up as we go through. Looks like Krista Masters has moved from right field to third base. I can see that's one of the changes I've got out there. Well, here we go. 2 away here. NSU. Call on Coward. Look to get the job done. Low lifter outside edge is good. So 10 points each, Waitakere Bears, Metro, Patriots and NSU. And then it drops to Ramblers and Otahu, both sitting on 4 points in the competition. 6-team league this season. Swing and a miss on the outside edge. So the winner of this one will move into top spot on the table. Of course, Waitakere Bears and Patriots will be playing this evening. Throw, and the throw comes loose at second base.
Gosh.
And so Cleo would have been cold, but a good slide. The ball
That's
comes.
what pressure does, Chopper.
It does indeed. And she is safe at second base. So runner in scoring position now for the pinch hitter, Talia Coward. Steps back. Outside set from Alapaki. Pitch is low though. Quality at bat here. 2-2 the count now. Cleo in scoring position at second base. Riseball, change of pace, and it's a good one. And Masters, she gets out of the jam again. Boy, oh boy, she's been a magician here tonight, hasn't she?
Yep.
So a good one.
Doing her job.
We go to the top of the fifth innings. It is Metro leading the ball game. 3 runs to nil. Top of 5 is where we go. Back soon. Top of the fifth innings here as we come back into Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here. This NFS Premier Women's Reserve matchup. Top of the table clash between Metro and NSU. North Shore United, made up of all the clubs on the North Shore. Hibiscus Coast, Roosters, Northcote.
Great pitch.
East Coast Bays, just to name a couple. Real good to see those clubs on the North Shore, Trevor, working together to fill an opportunity for these ladies.
Great opportunity. And they all seem to just mesh nicely. Mind you, they've probably got 2 of the best coaches in North Harbour with Kalheim and Curti.
Yeah, it does help indeed as we see Masters go down.
He seems to bring the team together.
So Masters goes down on strikes and it'll bring back top of the shop here, Tiana Graham. Graham with the big in the park home run over Centrefield in the top of the third inning. She opened the scoring here of this match. Swing and a miss. You can see a real good competition between these two ladies, can't you?
Yep.
Drop ball with some velocity there. Foul tips back. Wani continues to do the catching behind the dish here. Just kind of looking around the field. I think those pinch hitters we saw come into the ball game were just that. So everyone's being re-entered into the game for NSU. Lifted just a little bit low. Levels the count now. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What do you think the coaches were thinking then? We've left runners on too often. Let's try some fresh blood.
Yeah, I think you did right, Trev. You see that one fell back over the screen. Of course, you've got players on the bench who are good to do a job anyway, and you've got faith in them to come in to spark something, if you like. You know, Talia Coward, she's a mighty hitter. You can see this NSU team, they look like just ready to burst open, aren't they? Change of pace is good.
Yep.
And Graham will go down on strike. So back-to-back strikeouts here to start the top of the fifth innings. And to the pitcher, Graham's credit here, who's just going to have a chat to her battery partner, Hawani. It's a real good game. Only the 2 hits in it surrendered so far. Of course, one of those a home run to Graham. The other one an infield single to third base. So she has been really fastidious with the strike zone, that's for sure. It looks like another pinch hitter maybe coming in here for Metro. I'll try and pick up that shirt number for you.
Yeah, I'd like to see the stats on this game. I think NSU have had more runners on base than Metro,
100%.
but it's not showing in the scoreboard, is it?
No, they've just got it. You're dead right. We had them with 7 base runners on through the first 3 innings, and then the fourth they left another one on. So 8 in total so far. Big swing. From Z10, Iki Tomai, a pinch hitter here for Metro. Waste pitch, down and away. Top of the 5th innings here. If I've got my scorecard correctly, I'm just going to double check who she's batting for. This one comes off the inside of the handle and go foul back to the screen. So 1 and 2 the count now. Ikatomai. This one will go foul down the line. Iki Tomai, apologies. Trying to read the writing in front of me. It's not the handwriting, it's just my reading, to be fair, Trev.
Not saying the word, Chopper, not saying a word.
1 and 2 the count now. Back to action on the field. Top of the 5th innings here. Good matchup though. 3 runs is nothing in a ball game like this, as you know. That can be doubled or erased in the blink of an eye. Rise ball's good.
There we go.
And that'll take care of business. 1, 2, 3 here. 3 strikeouts in a row, the way I saw it as well. And Graham looking to spur this offense on for NSU as we head into the bottom of the 5th innings when we come back. See you soon.
Scored a 2-bagger
Here we
on
go,
the first turn.
Trevor, as we go into the bottom of the 5th innings. It'll be the centre fielder that'll lead us off here. Elizabeth Caldwell, followed by the pitcher Charlotte Graham and catcher Jamie Hawani. 1, 2, 3 here for NSU, as they need to get something going as we get late into this one. It just misses the first one. Caldwell's had a good game out there, but it's been a tight tussle, hasn't it?
Just beating the first batter up, they need to get her on base because she can scoot around once she's there, but let the other guys do the job. Oops.
Caldwell pick up the first hit of the ball game, actually a double to left field. That was back in the bottom of the 1st innings. Then grounded out to 3rd base in her 2nd at-bat, and the 3rd. Now the 3rd at-bat here on the 5th. Looking to dunk this one over the top, but underneath it with safe hands is the shortstop, Rihanna Hill, and that'll take care of the first out. It's all about applying a bit of pressure. And first things first, isn't it, Trev? You've got to hit the ball.
You've got to hit the ball. We're just a bit shallow, that one.
Well, looking to hit the ball here will be Charlotte Graham. She'll step in.
And she's a good batter, Chopper. Pretty reliable.
Is indeed. 2 walks on the day so far to Graham. She first pitch to her as a ball on the inside. Shan Masters, who continues to work on the hill here for Metro. It's a heck of a game today.
Yeah, she certainly controlled the game.
My score sheet, she's only scattered 2 hits herself. Caldwell back in the second innings, and then Gruden with a double. That was in the second innings. So first innings for Caldwell, Gruden in the second innings. Since then, she's outside of walks or errors, she's kept them off the base path. Good pitch on the outside edge here, levels the count.
Very good pitch.
2-2 now. Young Brody Donald giving us that signal behind the dish, the umpire here. 15-year-old. Tell you what, he's really umpiring well at the moment, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Looks like a professional out there. I think there's a few could learn a bit from this young fella.
We're just pleased to see his progress, that's for sure. Full count now, 3-2. Drop ball's good. Power pitch on the outside edge. And it picks up the out here for the second out, I should say, here in the bottom of the 5th innings. Jamie Hawani now, catcher. She'll step in. Sacrifice bunt in the first innings. Then calls the errant throw on another bunt. That was in the 3rd. Drop ball just clips the bottom of the zone. There was a count 1-1. Good attitude by Hawani at the plate there. Big swing on the outside edge. Well, Trev,
she's chasing it a wee bit.
You've watched this game as much as I have here this evening. As we're late in the match, if NSU are going to come back into this one, how do you think they're going to do it?
Well, I'm a bit lost because I did see them being in a good part of that the batting, top of the batting order when they come in at that time, and up until now, it hasn't happened.
That one fouls back.
Just needs bump the tyres up a bit somehow.
Key hit at the right time. First innings, they haven't got a base runner on so far. If Hawani's got anything to do about that, she will change it. Hard pitch on the outside edge, but it's off the plate. 2-2 now.
The Metro field's been pretty sharp all night, haven't they? They've dropped some bunts. They've tried everything.
Both teams have stood up this evening, that's for sure. Drop ball down and inside. So I mentioned maybe the only blemish from Masters pitching today would be the walks. She's issued a few of those here this evening, 6 in fact so far. Hard hit ball. This is trouble with a capital T. It'll 1 bounce, 2 bounce, rolling towards the fence now. Hawani got the boots on, looking for third base, and she'll be a stand-up triple from the catcher, Jamie Hawani.
Just when we were thinking, eh?
Well, needing a spark, and Hawani decided to put sparks off the end of her bat as she blasts that one to centre field. Best hit of the night, really, from NSU. They've had a couple of shard hit doubles to the left field, but that one, by all accounts,
that was
the
in
best
that
one
spot I was talking about before, Chopper.
Yeah.
Right between the centre and the left, and went right to the fence, as you say, and that's the men's fence. So that was a strong hit.
Time called here as the head coach, Brianna Gibson, will come and have a chat to her Metro ladies. And it looks like there may be a change here defensively. Doesn't want to allow NSU to get any opportunity to get back into this ball game. It's only 3 runs of difference. We mentioned that earlier, that, Trev, a match like this, 3 runs can be a lapse in a game really, really quickly.
It can change so rapidly, as we saw. Imagine if we had those 2 runners on.
Indeed. And now they've got an opportunity, and it looks like we are going to have a change. I don't know if there's going to be a pitching change. It looks like it's just a defensive one. We see Abbott coming from the field. And we've got a replacement out at centre field. So just this defensive change into the game.
Do you think... What's going through the coach's mind on that change?
I think there's
a
couple.
She's just buying a bit of time with the pitcher somehow.
I think there's a couple of things there, Trev. One, maybe to stiffen the defence, and two, it is a time game, of course. I think it might be. Is it an hour and a half? This grade?
So yes.
Yeah,
yes,
and we're pretty close to that time here. About an hour 26. My clock. I'm not the official scorer, so as we see the umpire now hop back in position. We'll find out whether the strategy from Metro will allow them to get out of the game in this innings. We'll see as we get back to the action here. 2 away. Caldwell's come on to run for the catcher Hawani at third base. As Jamie Matthews takes the first pitch down and low. Matthews, a strikeout victim in the first innings, and then a walk back in the third innings. Good pitch on the outside edge here from Masters. 1-1 the count now. NSU potential first run of the ball game, 60 feet away at third base. This pitch is down low, but good catching by Alapaki. Wow. That artificial grass really helps the catcher out a little bit there, doesn't it?
Sure did. I think Caldwell was looking for the pass ball there for a minute.
2 balls, 1 strike. Outside set from Alapaki. And it's right on the money from Masters. And that's what we've seen tonight, isn't it? When she's needed to bear down, she's found the right location, hasn't she?
Yeah, I'm not sure why the batter let that one go, because it was the one.
Well, it's another set on the outside edge again, maybe a little bit further this time from Alapaki. And it is further, so that'll fill the count. NSU dearly trying to convert this run here. Jamie Matthews, full count. Big swing, good pitch from Masters. She does it again and escapes the jam on the outside edge. Gets the job done. We'll find out whether that delay in time did the job. And it looks like it has indeed. That must be right on the pinpoint of an hour and a half. Looks like we have got a full time here as we are all done.
Yeah, the Blues have called it.
The bottom of the 5th innings, and the spoils will go to Metro here this evening. What did you think of the game, Trev?
Well deserved by Metro. They got the hits at the right time and scored the run, but NSU will be asking the question of themselves, as you counted up before. Look how many runners were left on. What'd you get to? 9?
Yeah, I think around about 9, maybe 10 in the end in that last innings.
Yeah.
And I guess that they're just looking for that key hit, weren't they? They definitely applying the pressure. It's right there. A couple of hits, and it's a completely different ball game, isn't it?
I think the NSU coaches will have to rethink their strategy a little bit. You just can't leave those runners like that.
Well, you never know, do you? You've got to give them opportunity, and plenty of opportunities here this evening. It's a great matchup anyway. Congratulations to Metro on their victory this evening. 3-0 over NSU from the North Shore. Thank you so much for your attendance. Thank you, Trev.
Thank
for
you,
jumping
Chopper.
in again, my
Pleasure.
friend. It's always fun games having you in the booth. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Metro run out victors. 3-0 here in the NFS Premier Reserve Women's matchup over NSU. There's a lot of initials there, isn't it? But they are the victors. Congratulations to Metro. They'll go to the top of the table now. And the Northcote NSU side will stay at 10 points. They should tie them for second or maybe third. We'll find out after the other results here this evening. For those that want to catch up, we've got some other matches here later on today. Later on tomorrow. We've got the under-15s competition at 4:30 tomorrow. We'll be live streaming. And then later on after that will be the Premier Reserve Men's competition, which I believe is HBC and East Coast Bays. And that earlier 15s game is East Coast Bays and North Harbour. We want to get a photo up because we've just seen come up to the booth here. We haven't got a camera, unfortunately, but it is the Colin Callaghan Shield, which was won by Bandits over Otahuhu on the week. Congratulations to Bandits on their victory, a big one there this evening. Thank you so much anyway for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. I've been Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. Of course, Trevor Smith in the booth with me. We'll see you all tomorrow. Ka kite anō.